Understand that all situations that you will encounter in life, they are meaningless until you give them meanings. Until you give them meanings through your judgments. Let's say, for example, you are in the house with your spouse, and maybe let's say they don't like your family's members. Then that situation, it's meaningless until you give it meanings. Until you judge it to say, they don't love my family, maybe because they don't love me. They don't love me, they don't care about me. That situation, for as long as you did not judge it and you did not give it meanings, it will remain meaningless. There are two situations that you can choose to do in such a situation. You can choose to ignore. If you value your peace, if your peace is the most important thing in your life, then you will decide to be away from any situation that will disturb your peace. So in that case, you can either judge the situation to say, it's okay. They do not need to love my family member for me to feel like they love me. You see, you can turn any situation around to whatever situation you want to be. Notice that any situation, it's meaningless until you judge it and give it meanings. The meaning that you give it will be the truth to you. But notice that somebody else can judge the same situation and they will have their own different truth. Somebody can judge it in the opposite way to say, okay, they don't love my family members. So maybe it's okay. They do not need to love them for me to feel like they love me. If you don't love them, it's okay. If I will just focus on our relationship. If he loves me, it's okay, even though he don't love my family member. That is a different meaning of that situation. So the other person will judge it to say, okay, he don't love my family member because he don't love me, he don't care about me. You see? The other person also give it a different meaning. So that means that situation is meaningless. It means nothing until you give it your own judgment, and whatever judgment you will give to that situation, it have a power to make you feel happy or to make you angry. I want you to realize also that your thoughts are not real. Your thoughts are not a reality. It's just a thought. And understand that somebody can have the same situation and they will have a different thought. So now you just need to understand how anger, what is the root cause of anger. If something, if you are not able to touch that something with your own hand, then it's not a reality. And you need to notice, Kusha, your thoughts are not always the truth. If you judge the situation and give it a meaning to say, he don't love my family because he don't love me, your thoughts are not fact. Your thoughts are not always a reality. They are just thoughts. So now, I want just you to understand that nobody in this world can make you angry. Nobody have the power to make you angry. It does not matter what the situation look like. You can choose your peace instead of you judging it and they give it wrong meanings, and these wrong meanings, they will now make you angry in turn. So if you understand that, I want you also to understand, Gusha, if something is not causing any physical harm on your body, if it's not touching your body, if it's not harming your body physical, then it's not a big thing. It's not a big issue. It's not a big thing. If you value your peace, if your peace comes first than any situation, and if you also understand, Gusha, if something did not cause a physical harm on my body, then I cannot see that as a threat. I will have my peace as a priority, and I will probably ignore anything that is not touching my body. I won't judge it and attach meaning, and these meanings, they will create psychological dramas, and these psychological dramas, they will create sickness, depression, high blood pressure within me. So any situation that is not touching my body and it's not causing me any physical harm, then it's meaningless to me. It does not deserve my attention. It does not deserve me losing my peace. So my peace will come first before any situation. I'm not going to judge any situation and create psychological drama in my mind, and in turn, this psychological drama will create anger within me. I cannot create anger for myself. No. I will refuse to do that. Okay. So now, if you understand all these things, I'm now convinced that you will be able to control your anger appropriately in relationships and also in your marriage. Okay, so I wish you well. I wish you will be able to control your anger. I wish you will love yourself enough to say, no situation in this world deserves my anger. My anger is expensive. And I also understand that if I get angry, it causes harm to my body, but it does not cause any harm to the person that I'm angry with. So if I understand that, I will love myself enough. I will value my peace. And anything that will not cause physical harm on my body, I will probably ignore and put my peace first. Okay, so I wish you well. And do have a great day, and goodbye, and see you on my next one.